Hello then, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing how I transplant my vegetables into bigger containers, and also I'll be sharing with you updates on how my plants are doing. I know I've not posted in a while. So here we have my garden egg, African garden egg plants. I've been having an ongoing battle with some bugs and all that, but I think I'm winning so far. Here I have romaine lettuce. I have bitter leaf. So these are my bitter leaf. This is how they are doing. And here I have my pineapple ground cherry. It's still a small plant, but it's bringing out its first flowers and fruits. I have lots more at the backyard, which I'm going to share with us shortly. I have some peppers here. These are cucumbers. They're still trying to get started. And then here more peppers. These ones are called anchia. I've never tried them before, but I believe they might be garden egg leaves. I'm not sure. So these are kale. I bought these ones from the garden center, and these are the ones I started by myself indoors. And so this is lemongrass. I bought them also and transplanted. Peppers, tomatoes. These are grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, the smaller varieties. So here I have more peppers. I'm trying to space out the peppers in the hopes that the bees don't cross-pollinate the different varieties I have here. This is sweet bitter leaf. As you can see, they are really picking up. I'm so excited about these ones. You can easily chop them up and use them. You don't need to wash them the way you do regular bitter leaf. This is more, we have more pineapple ground cherries here. I think it really spreads very much, as I heard. So they're doing quite well. And here I have some more peppers. These ones are called Trinidad perfume spice peppers. I've never tried them before, but I heard that they're flavorful but not too hot. Here I have African corn, the hard type. So this is my first time trying it, so let's see how they turn out. But so far these ones are doing quite well. And here finally I have it's called aji pineapple. It's a pepper plant that has slight pineapple flavors. So I have just this single plant. Someone gave it to me free of charge. So this is basically how things are looking. And I'm going to go ahead and transplant and bring over the ones that I have transplanted. So here I have the things I want to transplant today. I still have lots and lots. Someone should come and save me from these plants. I'm still checking online for more plants to buy. I can't stop. Okay, so here I have aji chombo. Is a type of hot pepper. I'm hoping it's close to the Nigerian variety. I am not sure. Then here I have shishito peppers. I have 4 of them. I bought them from this. I bought the pepper from the store, and I took I took some seeds from it, and they're doing quite well. I have here more of the Trinidad perfume spice peppers. Right here I have watermelon. So I'm going to transplant them and see how they do. I have here more Malabar spinach. I'm going to show us the ones I have. Also, I've already transplanted some other ones. And here is a stevia plant. I got this single plant from the garden center. But I'm going to, I think you can plant them from cuttings. I'm going to clip it and get more plants from this single one. Hopefully, my first time trying that. And then I have here more garden egg. So this is what they look like. They've overstayed their welcome in these containers, but by the time I transplant them, they're going to start looking as healthy as their brothers and sisters that I've shown us earlier. So let's get to it. So soil I normally like to use, my preferred soil. It works so well. So it's called ProMix um, Premium Organic Vegetable and Herb Mix. So it's very good. And because I ran out of that, I saw this one also. It's not specifically for vegetables, but it works just fine. So I used that. So if you are not sure of which soil to use, it's always good to go for triple mix soils. So triple mix normally is a mixture of three types of soil. They have peat moss, compost, and topsoil, which is regular soil in the garden. So this mixture works very well for vegetables, and that's what I always use. So as you can see here, I've already filled in the containers, and I'm going to go ahead and water them and let them drain out, the excess water drain out, and then we'll start the transplanting. So after watering them, I allow them to sit for a little bit, maybe up to 4 minutes, to allow the excess water drain out. And then this is the consistency I have right now. So it looks very rich. I'm just going to go ahead. I love using my hands. I love touching the soil. So here I'm going to start with the shishito peppers. I usually plant maybe 3 or 4 peppers in 1 cup. So that way I conserve space. And then also, because I'm using this size of container, it's quite wide, I can plant up to 3 or 4 peppers in one, and they do just well. Like last year I did that, and I had 4 peppers in 1 container, and it did very well. So I'm just going to go ahead. So I have just these 2 cups, and I'm going to plant the 4 of them. I have 2 in each cup for this one. So I'm just going to plant the 4 of them in this container. So what I do, I just gently press around the container to make it soft and easy to bring out. Then I gently start tapping. Tap and press. And here we are, it's out. So next I'm going to try and separate them. So I do this very gently. I put my hand underneath and gently start teasing the soil apart, so I don't break too many roots. I wouldn't want to plant them like this because they need space. The more space you give them, and the deeper the container you give peppers or fruiting vegetables, the bigger the size of vegetables or fruits you get. So here I am. I'm doing this gently, ever so gently. And here we are. Each root system basically intact. And then I'm going to space them out. Dig a hole. Put it. And here we are. Done. I like to remove the lower leaves so that when I water them, they don't get diseases because the leaves are touching the soil. And I'm just going to do the same. You can pinch off the lower leaves. And then dig a hole. Then I like to pat down. I'm going to try and bring this closer. Hopefully that should help. I'm going to do the same for this second one. I press and tease from under. Press. And it's out. And then I gently tease from under. And then I go in the middle between the 2 of them, and then I hold. And here we have them, the two root systems still intact. So another thing you need to take note of when you are ready to transplant your indoor plants outdoors is that you need to harden them off. What do I mean by that? If, let's say, you've been growing your seeds indoors, your seedlings indoors, and then the weather gets warmer and you want to plant them outside and you just bring them and transplant them directly in the sun, you might probably end up losing all your plants because they are used to the indoor temperature, and the outdoor temperature will be too overwhelming for them. So when you are hardening your plants, you basically bring them out. Maybe when the weather gets warmer, maybe you bring them out maybe 2 hours a day in shade, and then see how they are reacting, and then you bring them indoors. You do that, and maybe you increase it, maybe 3 hours a day, maybe the whole day, and then maybe you leave it overnight. So by the time you've done that for about a week, bring them in, bring them out, bring them in, bring them out, then they'll be used to the outdoor weather and they can survive. And that's what I have done with these plants. I've been hardening them up for like forever. They're supposed to have been transplanted, but basically they are ready to go out into the garden. I'm just going to go ahead and finish transplanting the other vegetables. So after I'm done transplanting, I'm not going to put these ones out in the sun immediately. I'm going to clean up this garage where I'm doing it because it's really looking messy. And then I'm just going to leave them with the garage door open so that they can get a bit of the heat of the sun, but not directly. So I'm going to do that for throughout today, and then maybe tomorrow I should, depending on how well they are looking, I will take them out into the garden where they can start growing. So I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye. Bye.